Coverage continues this morning in the city of Brighton, where one of the most closely watched races is for mayor. This morning, there's an investigation underway. CBS 42 News reporter Alex Finney live in Brighton with more on this race. Alex, good morning.
Good morning, Art. Well, we know that two investigators have been going through about 80 plus voter applications. Now, I want to draw people's attention. Of course, they ask for your general voter information. And at the very bottom here, they ask for that voter signature. Now, according to the DA's office, they have discovered 3 forgeries so far, and they discovered 2 duplicate applications. Now, DA Bill Veach says that there's still in the early stages of this investigation, so of course they have to let that do its work. Now, all of this swirls around Brighton mayoral candidate Brandon Dean, and he tells me he originally was having the application sent to his address to help voters who he described as high-risk voters, so those that most likely would not go out and vote today. He was assisting in the paperwork. However, he says once he got word from the Secretary of State's office that he should not be doing that, he immediately stopped that from happening and got those applications instead sent to the clerk's office. Now, the problem is those applications, well, they still had his address on them. And as I was told by the DA's office, they're going to let the investigation do its work. But when I brought up the fact that Mr. Dean had a conversation with the Secretary of State's office, here was the DA's response.
I'm surely the Secretary of State didn't tell Mr. Dean to fill out more than one application for each person and have 2 ballots sent to the same person. Surely he didn't do that. Or again, maybe he was just mistaken. Maybe it's all just a terrible mistake on his part. I don't know yet, but we'll find out.
Now, as he said, they will find out. This investigation is still ongoing. Meanwhile, today, we know that there are 5 candidates up for election here in Brighton for the mayor's seat. And Brandon Dean says despite this investigation, as it is ongoing, he says he remains confident going into today. For now, we're live in Jefferson County. Alex Finney, CBS 42 News.
Well, Alex, with the DA involved, is Brandon Dean taking this pretty seriously?
Say that again, Art?
Is Brandon Dean taking this pretty seriously with the DA involved?
Yeah, well, he is, and he said that he's had conversations with Bill Veach over the past few days. Of course, all of this came out on Sunday, so it's still very, very early. He's cooperating, and he says, really, this is all just one big misunderstanding. He's really stressing the fact that he really is out to help the public, to help those voters who most likely would not go out to the polls. Of course, like we've been saying all morning long, the investigation will be the final telltale sign. Art?
All right, Alex, thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Well,